Warning: the following video contains scenes of graphic stupidity among 4 high school friends who compete to embarrass each other. Coming up, what does Thad have against childhood book authors?
Eggs and ham. Sam I am. Douche.
What's got Travis and Isaac cracking up? And which 2 marshals will be kicking and screaming in tonight's punishment?
Oh my God!
So today we're filming behind the library. We're trying to get kids to sign up for potential clubs for the next year.
If you don't get the kid to sign up, you lose.
What are you eating there, Thad?
Bosco sticks. What's your name, man?
Taxi dog.
Taxi Thad. Alright, so I'm a senior here.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be so we're moving out, but one of the jobs they gave me was gonna be club. And we got to some people threw in some club ideas, so we're gonna be signing this list if it's something you're interested in. It's like the one, so I'm going just about one per person. So the first club is gonna be Dr. Seuss was a real douche. So this club basically it's a rhyming thing, poetry, but it's just it's all Dr. Seuss only, but it's mostly just about how Dr. Seuss was a real douche, and we know this based off his books. So I feel like the only way to give it back to Dr. Seuss was just for everyone to realize how much of a big douche he was. Green eggs and ham, Sam I am, douche. Thing 1, thing 2, douche. So if this is something you're interested in, as a club next year, you may or may not sign this. Sign for it, whatever. One of the clubs that they're thinking about having, and we're just going to get little signs for it, is the Bring Your Great Uncle Twice Removed to School Club. So basically what this club would be, since it's a once a month thing, there's probably times you don't get to see your great uncle twice removed. You only probably, a couple times. So it's just one of those times where it's like almost like a moms and muffins, dads and donuts. So it's basically a time where your great uncle twice removed can tell war stories or just whatever it is. And so it's just time for a family thing. So then it'll be like, we'll have, there'll be food there, refreshments. But it's just, so it's gonna be a small club because not everyone has a great uncle twice removed. It's kind of a nitpick thing. But basically it's just a family time, moms and muffins, dads and donuts type deal. And so if this is a club you're interested in, to bring your uncle twice to work or move to club, you may or may not sign it.
Okay, my name's Quinn. I'm trying to get some clubs initiated for next year. I won't be here, I'm a senior, but I feel like some of these clubs kind of mean something to me. I feel like it would have been a good idea I would have joined if I were here. So basically, if you like the idea, you just sign. If you don't think it should be a club, then you just don't sign. But the club I'm talking about is meet me underneath the soccer bleachers at noon. I need to get rid of this urge club. So we all have those things that we want to do, and this is like a metaphor for something that we're interested in. So you wouldn't necessarily want to meet somebody underneath the soccer bleachers, but it's a metaphor for what you're wanting to do and stuff like that. So you think you maybe join a club like that? Sure. Okay. And there's no Sonic there, the first person. Everybody else said no. Yeah. Thank you. If you don't think that it should be a club, you don't have to sign it, but if you agree that it should be a club, then you can sign it. But let's see, we got decide whether or not we should be decisive on being sure about it. Okay, so you understand that we're trying to decide if we should be decisive to form this, like clubs and stuff like that. So it's like a club to get more clubs initiated, you know what I'm saying? So you think you would want to join the club, or you think that'd be an interesting club? No? Okay, all right, what was wrong about it?
Just doesn't seem like there's already a lot of clubs in the school.
Right.
And just adding more, it may seem to get a little bit hectic with the club days and everything.
Okay.
I can see here in high school. So we're starting new clubs next year for like kids coming up and stuff, kind of for leadership class and all that. So this one's the Impeach the Surgeon General Club. Okay, so like basically it's about stuff. So like kids have like political opinions or whatever, they can express them in this club. They can join. But this is not for you to join. This is if you want to support them and allow them to have this club. So your name's not going to be out anywhere. It's just if you want to. So
didn't see Evan. He must be there.
No, okay. So, we're starting up new clubs, alright? So, if I get your opinion, starting the Cancel Today, Show Tomorrow Club. So that's like, you know, when the schools come in and they want to do like a new show or something like that, and if kids don't like it, they can cancel it, you know, and we get something we want in there the next day, okay? So if you want, you can tell your name right there, it's up to you. Do you have any questions about it though?
I'm not really wanting to do a club next year.
Alright, this club right here, it sounds funny, but it's actually a good cause. It's called blind haircuts, which you're thinking, you know, why would I want somebody blind to make a haircut? Well, it's not on real people. You know, blind people, they obviously, as far as doing what you and I do on day to day, they can't do exactly what we do. So we're giving them the feel that they can. Give them a doll head, you know, like a Barbie, but one of the big ones, you know, and they cut their haircuts for the blind. That helps them to fit in. You can sign this if you want. You don't have to, I understand, but it's up to you. If you feel like this is a good club, something we can put a good cause to, it's up to you. Whatever your preferences. Thank you very much. This club is called Wash It Before, which is kind of vague, but basically, you know, it's just like it's one of those other health clubs. You know, there's a lot of health clubs.
Yeah.
A lot of people do whatever they're doing, then they wash it after. It's kind of like when you put water on your toothbrush. You don't put water on it before, you wet it after. It's like wash it before rather than wash it after. I know it's a little niche, but if it's something you're interested in creating, you can sign it. If not, that's perfectly fine. It's up to you. Your preference. Sure? Awesome. All right.
Travis and Quinn couldn't get into the club, making them first up on the loser board.
So today, we're presenting PowerPoints that the other jokers made for us.
If you can get 5 hands at the max or the most hands raised from your group, that team will win.
The team with the most hands raised wins.
That's exactly what I said.
So, like I said, we've got a presentation that we're trying to figure out if we're going to take to the board office or not, if it's ready. We're just kind of using you guys as guinea pigs. So, this is about school safety. I'm Quinn Eaton.
Doug Buchanan.
So,
School safety freestyle with that ticket.
okay, so basically what we're going to do is freestyle about school safety real fast.
Yes. School safety is very cool.
Yeah.
School safety is where I like to be.
Yes. School safety is not for the dumb.
Wiki.
School safety is not for a bum.
That's it. So.
Thank you.
Thank you. So in case of emergencies,
You know, earthquake, you get under your desk or a sturdy surface.
And make sure that your legs are tucked in and your head is also tucked in at the same time.
For a tornado, of course, everybody has to do tornado drills. You exit to the hall and assume a crouched position. And for a fire, you stop, drop, and you pop it like it's hot. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Snoop Doggy Dog.
Pop it like it's hot.
When the fire is rolling, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Basically something.
So basically, it's just stop,
drop, and pop
then
it.
pop like it's hot.
Right. Okay. So you guys, you good?
And after that, of course, if the fire's on you, you will need to go to an administrator to get that off.
Yes. Okay. Lab safety.
you can go ahead and take it.
Goggles always on because there's a chance chemicals can get in the eyes. That's a no-no. There's also lab stations. Avoid breathing in toxic chemicals. That's pretty self-explanatory. Something like that. You want to cover your mouth, cover your nose, get away. Maybe take a rag away from that. You gotta clean your work area because you never know someone else is coming for you. You gotta be mindful of other people. Then you never combine these elements: sulfur, tungsten, americium, phosphorus,
Arsenic and sulfur.
So those together, separately, those are fine. But if you
Right,
put all,
it's a chemical
if you
bond.
put all of those together, that's not good.
And then we looked at that as the worst type of bond we can make.
Right. So now we're going to move on to dealing with bullies. So,
You know, bullies most of the time, they'll try to they'll try to bully you and they'll yell at you and stuff like that. So first of all, you need to tell a trusted adult.
Do not show that you are upset.
If you show you're upset, that's just only going to drive the bully even more to confront you, because when they see you upset, they know that they're winning.
Correct.
Can you come over here?
Ignore the bully and walk away. A lot of so if I was like, hey, I'm gonna beat you up. Perfect example. Okay.
And then last but not least, show him / her your mighty roar.
So it'd be something like this guy perhaps is roaring these languages. You don't want to use expletives like he is, but
Yes, of course. So if I was to be the bully and I'm coming at him thinking I'm the dominant person, so immediately I'm going to think as a bully that he's going to cower. But really, in hindsight, if you were to give his, so it's me coming at him to throw the punch. So now that's intimidated me, and I'm not as high on the food chain as I thought I was.
right there we go.
And like we said, we demonstrated mighty roar.
Whatever.
So
Drug abuse. We and you all should not take drugs. We know this. However, this is what it would look like if two people a minute with me had a conversation about Bill Cosby.
and the pudding and the jello and the Rudy.
What are we gonna have? Rudy Huxtable, where are you?
So that's what drugs do. You just take that and you
It's a mind game, but it's not a game that you want to play.
You don't want that. So STD prevention. Avoid sex in the first place.
But if you can keep it in your pants, then follow these top tips.
Top tips.
Have sex with only one partner. So you see that this is not
A good example of following this rule.
No, in this case, this woman has picked two, I would say, very below average good-looking men to escort her. When in this case, she's picked one. But the main thing to remember is, especially dealing with someone who, looking at this man, may have potential STDs, use protection, because that's gonna. But the most thing that can protect more is abstinence.
Yeah.
and that's it. So
If you guys think
it's ready to go to the board, just a show of hands. If you just raise your hand if you think it's
probably ready to 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
5.
Thank you guys.
okay. Thank you guys very much.
Sorry, we had a class.
Alright, basically, for the end of the year project, we're doing a school safety thing for next year, and we're just gonna run through it. You're kind of like the focus group, alright?
So basically, at the end of this, if you guys like it, we'll ask you, if you like it, you raise your hand, and then we'll present to like the board office.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
vote is should we take it to the board office, basically. Alright, so let's go through this.
Things worth protecting. Faculty, students, the foundation of learning, and those sweet delicate NADS. NADS is an abbreviation. I'm gonna be honest with you, we did research, but not all of it we really memorized.
And this is to appeal to kids next year, so like, we're trying to
We're
use, like,
hoping the
terms
board
that don't make them
knows,
laugh and stuff like that.
knows
so.
the abbreviation.
Yeah.
You want?
Yeah, so safety tips. So stay organized, time management. Don't be afraid to tell him or her about their back fat,
I think we made
it's basically to
we
be,
made a spelling error, but
Yeah. And so remember STD.
that's right, and everybody remembers
Acronyms,
STD.
right?
Everybody remembers it,
STDs.
just like NADS.
Yeah.
All right, 2 things necessary for safety. Jesus clearly. Hedge clippers.
Go ahead, next.
No, we have to explain that.
Alright, so
Jesus, that's self-explanatory.
you need Jesus in your life.
I mean,
And,
there are some.
hedge clipper-
I understand there's some people that's not their thing, but we made the PowerPoint, so we're gonna put it in there.
And you don't need
Hedge
in
clippers.
school.
I mean, if you're driving
They're
a
like,
lawnmower,
they're
right?
like big scissors, and
Yeah.
you're not supposed to run scissors.
Say you're driving a lawnmower, mowing your lawn, and you clip some thorns. Next thing you know, you've cut your main artery in your arm for the thorns. Safety, hedge clippers.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So.
Take a.
If you or a loved one was diagnosed
Oh, we're supposed to listen to this. We put this in here.
entitled to financial compensation.
Exposure to asbestos in the Navy, shipyards, mills, heating, construction, or the automotive industries may have put you at risk. You or a loved one financial compensation. Navy, shipyard, mills, heating, Navy, shipyard, mills. That's something like you or a loved one financial compensation.
I don't know.
That was a
technical.
I guess that was a rap. I don't know if it was a rap or if it was just skipping.
All right.
Anyway, this is mine. Answers to previously asked questions. Absolutely, these are the answers. We didn't put the questions in because I don't know. We didn't really I guess we kind of forgot.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be using the same group, but this is the first time we've had this group, so this kind of doesn't. Oh, okay. Our man. Alright. Is there a mole?
Oh gosh.
Is there a mole on my left cheek? Basement, not attic. Should I go to the doctor? No, don't go to the doctor. You don't want to embarrass yourself in front of the doctor with that mole on your left cheek. Stop, drop, roll. That's
If I hear the song "Booty Work,"
What should I do?
what should I do? And that applies not only to booty work but to fires.
in school as well. That's why it's about safety.
So, demonstrate that, please.
Alright, so
they
you hear the
understand.
song "Booty Work" comes on. I'm just gonna.
See if it.
Okay, no, it doesn't.
Anyways.
So you're gonna stop. You drop, and you hear that booty work. So you're gonna.
There
Just
you
gonna
go.
roll.
Yeah, the roll.
You want to have enough space to roll. That was only one roll, but okay. Take this one.
Yeah. It smells that war and evacuation. Smoke. Natural gas. Fresh butthole. And
Oh, that's it.
that's it. So
I mean,
you know,
you've all
smell
had that
those,
experience.
get
You've
out.
walked in. You've
Get
walked
out.
behind a kid. You're in the lunch line. You're in, literally, any class really. Walking down the hall between first and second block.
Every day for me. Fresh butthole.
Yeah.
Who should I trust? Trustful? That she's trustful. Not trustful.
Elderly people. Many of them have dementia.
So your first action should not
Don't
be.
let them drive. That's
Yeah.
what we're saying. Don't.
I mean, you should
be
not
careful.
trust them,
Yeah.
but your first reaction isn't to trust elderly people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a teacher.
And that's lying filth bags only interested in money. They're getting Social Security, so
Yeah.
That works.
Sitting there, so school safety means 6 eggs.
I'm sure you've all seen the clip of the turtle.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know. I think we're just gonna.
So yeah, we
We get the point. We get
Yeah.
the point. All right, thank you.
Thank you guys.
That's
So,
all. It was pretty brief.
So if you enjoyed this, and
If
know,
you think, it should go to the board office. 'Cause
eventually
we're
to
gonna
present next year to kids, maybe with some modifications, who knows?
Yes.
But yeah, so
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
I think it's perfect the way it is. I think you should
Two,
straight to the board.
three, four,
five.
five.
Boom.
We'll take it.
Everyone put their hands in the air like they just didn't care, setting up Travis and Quinn for tonight's punishment.
Quinn and Travis are the big losers this week, which means it's time for a double punishment. We got our friends, the senior soccer players, to come and do a little game we like to call Kicking and Screaming. Both Travis and Quinn are going to be wearing oven mitts and blindfolded while our guys need to take some shots at them.
It's perfect.
Alright, just keep it there. Don't. Yeah, you guys are good.
Come on. Oh my gosh! 3, 2, 1. Yes! Damn! 2, 1. Oh my god! 3, 2, 1. Hey, stay in that goal!
Alright, count down. 3, 2, 1.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Three, two, one. Let's go.